friends. This morning I'm going to show you how I make a really nice morning glory muffin. Now this has all kinds of goodies and it's a really nice recipe because you can, add other things, add other fruit, take away some. Like the original recipe I believe calls for zucchini, but I'm using grated apples instead because my grandkids love that. So anyway, I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients. I'll tell you that as I go, but I will put the recipe in the video. So for starters, we are going to do 2 1/4 cups of flour in our bowl. And when you measure out flour, you don't pack it down. You just do it real light. So there's 2, and I need 1/4. There's 2 1/4 cups of flour. Now I'm going to need 3/4 cups of sugar, granulated sugar. There's 1. Oh. There's 3/4. I did 1/2 and 1/4. Okay. So with that, I'm also going to mix in a cup of chopped walnuts, a 1/2 cup, and I'm going to break this up. My hands are good and clean. A 1/2 cup of shredded coconut, and this is the sweetened. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of mix this up. That there, and give this a nice little whisk just to break that up a little. Alright, now with that I've got a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, but I'm using pumpkin pie spice because I love it, but you can use cinnamon. Now you're going to give that a nice whisk. Okay, you want everything incorporated real well into that flour. Alright, now with that, we're going to add in the carrots. And we don't need that. And the apples. Okay, and again, my hands are clean. And we are going to mix all this in. These are really nice to make. It's a little tedious because you got to grate the carrots and stuff, but other than that, it's pretty easy to put together. And it makes a lovely muffin. Okay, so now that we got that mixed together pretty good, and that flour, it's nice that you mix it in the flour before you mix anything else in it, because that flour will keep the nuts, and it'll coat the nuts and everything and keep it from all going to the bottom of your muffin. So you'll have a beautiful muffin. So make sure you mix that all up and toss that real good. Okay, now with that, we are going to put in 3 eggs. Okay. We're going to put in 1/2 cup of applesauce, and this is unsweetened applesauce. And then we're going to put in 1/2 cup of maple syrup, and you don't have to add this if you don't have it. And we're going to do a 1/2 cup of oil. With the maple syrup, you may just want to, you can always replace that with the sweetened applesauce, or you can add a little more sugar if you need to. So let's see, we got all that. We're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla to go in here. Well, a little more. You see that. Okay, now break up your yolks, and we're going to mix this all up really, really good. This makes it really, this is a beautiful breakfast muffin. I guess that's how it got its name, Morning Glory Muffins. Look at that. That mixes beautifully. And if you don't use all this dough from this. If you only want to make a few, this will last in your refrigerator for up to a couple weeks. And, you know, you can make a couple in the mornings. You don't have to bake them out once, or you can bake them and then freeze them, which is what I have done before. Okay, so we got all that. That is mixed up really, really good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take my scooper here, and I'm going to fill my muffin tins. And I got my muffin tray lined. You want it lined because these will stick badly to your muffin tin if you don't. Just put one nice good sized scoop in each one. There we go. Now these are going to go, now see I got quite a bit left over too. Quite a bit left over. And you can always take that leftover and you can put it in the refrigerator, or you can even bake them up and freeze them. But it'll last in the fridge, the batter will, for a good 2 weeks. I need to put just a little bit more in this one. So these are going to go in a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. When they're done, I'll bring you back and show you just how nice they turn out. Okay, friends, I literally just took these out of the oven, and they are very hot. But I want to take them out, and I don't want to dump them upside down. I don't like doing that, so I just pull them out with a knife. They're gorgeous. Look how nice those turned out. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I baked all of mine. After I turned the camera off, I filled up my other muffin tin. So I've got 24 of them, plus 2 extra that are in the oven right now. I'm going to send a bunch of these home with my granddaughters and my daughter. And then some of them I'm going to put in the freezer. And then I'm going to leave a few out for Papa to have today. So these are absolutely gorgeous. Nice and golden brown. I love it like that. They smell wonderful. I wish we had smell-o-vision. You'd want to run to the kitchen right now and make some. So I'm just going to leave these up here to cool off. Ooh. And then when they're cool enough to handle, I will open one up and put a little butter on it and take a picture of it so you can see how nice the inside is. But for now, those are just going to cool there. There we go. Look at all them. They're absolutely beautiful. Perfect shape, just enough in there. 1 scoop does it. So when those are all ready and cooled off enough to handle, I will then take a picture of it and put up there. But until then, I hope you give these a try because these are absolutely wonderful. And you know what the best thing is about these is you can put them together. If you have company coming for coffee in the morning or in the afternoon, you can make some of these to serve with your coffee and then give them a beautiful little tray to take home. There you have it, friends. What a wonderful treat. Thanks for watching.